I'm really hoping to get like a software development career.
I either want to start my own business or I want to work for a non-profit organization.
I'd really like to be either a teacher or a college professor.
I actually hope to go and become a video game journalist using the production skills because media, like videos, is becoming a new form of journalism.
I would like to be a television actor or a stunt driver.
I would hopefully like to get into med school and become an ER surgeon.
I want to be a psychologist.
I want to study biomedical engineering and then go on to med school to eventually be a pediatric endocrinologist.
Either a commercial or residential architect.
I'm looking forward to either going to public health afterwards or looking towards to be a physician assistant.
Well, right now I'm a technical specialist, but I want to be an environmental engineer.
I want to study nuclear engineering and then later become a hedge funder.
I definitely would like to live in the city, somewhere more concentrated.
I want to live in Gwinnett County.
Well, I'm from the Northwest, so I hope one day to move back there.
New York. It just seems like a place that's like thriving with life and it has so much to offer. And like with stresses of work, you can just like hang out in New York, so.
I have no idea.
I really like Georgia.
Either in a old town like Savannah or Charleston or out in the Rocky Mountains.
Probably the Athens area. That's where I live now.
I want to live in Seattle. It seems like a nice place, really calm, relaxed people up there. I've known a couple people from Seattle. They seem really relaxed.
I'd like to stay in and around the metro Atlanta area because I've just lived here my entire life and I just feel comfortable here. And I know there's lots of opportunities for work.
Well, I was born and raised here in Gwinnett, so probably somewhere outside of here, probably in a bigger city that's more prominent with my job. I used to live in Chicago and I really liked it there, and it's a little too hot down here in Georgia.
I think the next generation is really vibrant, full of a lot of energy. They're used to being very connected at all times, having a wealth of information at their fingertips.
Extremely tech savvy. They have never not known the internet, not been connected.
They're just a fast forward and forward thinking group.
They expect words of affirmation. They expect to be told that things are going well, you're doing good, keep up the good work. Where does that come from? Well, it's the way we raised them. They participated on the 5th grade soccer team, and even though the team came in last place, everybody got trophies.
I would have to say fasten your seatbelt. These folks are absolutely used to getting information when they need it. They know how to use it, know how to sort it. I just think the things our community leaders need to do is to be able to keep up.
This generation is actually very good at teamwork. Since the time they were small, they talk to each other on Facebook. They send out a bazillion text messages every day. They're constantly communicating with one another. So they're actually very good in the team environment.
The traditional work model has been very rigid, and with this generation they appreciate a little more flexibility.
Definitely jobs.
My generation has kind of lived to work. And I think they're looking to work to live. In other words, yes, I'll do this job and make this money, but I want a good quality of life and I want a job that makes a difference.
College students are looking for a way to make a difference, and they're not so much looking for a job that they can stay at for the rest of their careers, but someplace where they can actually dig in and change things.
Fundamentally speaking, they want to pursue careers that are rewarding to them, that give them the opportunity materially and spiritually to advance themselves and to care for family and so on.
Most students really have iPhones and iPads and all of these electronic devices. So I try to utilize that technology that they have within the classroom.
In the generation of Google, I'm trying to make sure that my students know more how to actually critically think rather than just memorize and recall.
The capacity to think analytically and to be able to communicate in oral and written form. And so those are the things I highlight in my classes.